Good afternoon, everybody. Family and Steve here once again. Today I am going to be beginning our little project. This is going to be another restoration of my old Wizard Western Auto box fan here. This is the fan that I bought off of eBay about 4 years ago. I do believe it'll be October. It'll be sometime in October. We'll mark the 4th anniversary since I've had it. This fan has led a long hard life. This thing was really rough when I got it. The motor to this was already going out. It looked like the thing probably had never been oiled or lubricated throughout its entire lifetime. It was noisy. It grinded. Did not run on its normal speeds, and the blades were out of balance, and I am highly convinced that is what led to the failure of the original motor to this fan. As you all well know, this fan has been painted several times. And so what I'm going to be doing today is that I'm going to be restoring this fan back to technically the way that it originally looked before. There's no way that I'll ever get it back to its original form would be the best way to put it. Because once a fan is restored, basically that is pretty much all gone, and that is basically the purpose of a restoration. And so basically I'm just going to be going to get this back to the way that it legitimately looked before. Several parts of the fan are not original. Actually, this is a lot different from what the fan originally looked like before. And so I'm gonna strip this thing down. I'm gonna strip it down to the bare metal, and I'm gonna see how this all plays out here. But a little story behind this fan: that these fans were originally made by the C&H Air Conditioning Fan Company, which is a heating and air ventilation business that all started in Atlanta, Georgia, going back to the early 1900s. That is still a continuing company today. They produced many other fans like this, and even air conditioners, and different other things of that company. These were marketed through the Wizard name. This fan carries the Wizard name, so these were being marketed and sold through the Wizard Western Auto stores for a time, from what I was told. So these were never made by the Wizard company. So it took me all this time just to figure that out. So now I know. These were also branded through other names such as Chevalier and Mayfair, just to name a few. So basically what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to take this all apart. I'm going to strip it down to the bare metal, and I'm going to repaint it, and I'm gonna make this basically just look exactly as it did before. front guard, both of the front guards are mounted on with 4 screws, and this is the emblem here. It's basically just a piece of tin that is mounted on with a screw there, which I think is really cool. So we're going to begin with the assembly. Okay, so this is the blade set here. It's basically just held on with just a set screw, and I think that this is going to take about I think it's going to take about this size here. I really don't know the sizes of these Allen heads screws. Okay, so we're just going to give it a little turn. You can see there from where the paint has been chipping and whatnot, and it is a little dirty. And set that to the side. So now we need to get the switch removed. Basically, the only thing that's holding this all together is basically terminals switch. Just going to use this adjustable wrench here to get the nut loose. Switch plate, by the way. I do intend to restore this whenever I can find the right material to do so. I'd love to make that new again. Get the power cord removed. I guess we can just use, I just might be able to just push this out with my finger. Appreciated if people would bring my tools back after being used. Okay, so the last step that we have to do here is getting the motor removed.